the thing is, people look at it like I say 3 months, be like, that's a long time to be waiting on the product. When you think about it, if you got influencers that's doing the marketing for you, that's keeping it in the loop of your audience, it's gonna be more willing for them to wait for it. Facts tell,
stories sell. Guess what I don't care about? The fact that the shirt that you're producing or the hoodie that you're producing, 75% cotton, and then the other is polyester.
What's good? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of WRLDINVSN, all right? Today, we're gonna cover the top 3 marketing tips that I have for you guys. And how we actually gonna get these marketing tips was, I went back through some of our old videos and I picked out key parts in those videos that really resonated with me and that I want it to resonate with you guys as you watch this video. As you watch this video and you get those tips, I want you to also, after you complete this video, I want you to go and actually watch the full videos that we're gonna share in today's video, all right? But before we get to it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, run us up. 1 million is on the way. All right, the #1 video that y'all need to check out is gonna be how he made $71,000 with his clothing brand. All right, and that video is gonna be with Hollywood, Shaq, and Nick chopping it up on the AYV podcast. And inside that video, they really talked about how to leverage social media, how to set up your drops the right way. And this video got over 100,000 views on our channel, right? And what I want to do is I want to go and check out one actual gem from inside that video.
So from there, bro, like what's like your plan, like to stay consistent? Like, is it or do you plan to just do a drop, you know, once every couple of months? Do you plan to do a drop every week? Like what's next? Like what's that next thing for doing drops for your brand?
So one thing I would say was like, this was like a testing period. Like I was pretty much testing a lot of different things, a lot of different strategies that I did going into the project. So I know for a fact, I'm definitely going to take a little bit more time between drops because I like the fact of having that building, you know, freedom, not rushing to get a drop off or anything like that. Because I feel like, you know, most brands, when you come in, you try to duplicate another brand too fast. And then that's where you start to mess up at. Like, say for instance, if a brand was to come in now and try to drop how you guys drop, knowing that y'all got years built up behind the brand and have the audience to be able to give them clothes every week or every 2 weeks, whatever case may be, because you got the audience for
already, yep.
Versus a brand that's starting, I feel like you should at least try to, especially with the advantage of SMS email. So if you do a drop, okay, cool. I got this drop out the way. I got this probably 1,200 emails, 1,400 emails, whatever the case may be. And I see that my drop did $10,000. Okay, cool. So if I did $10,000 off a list of 1,400 people, let me try to build my list up to 5,000, 6,000. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my time on a drop. 6,000, 5,000 emails, subscribers, phone numbers, whatever the case may be. And then we'll get ready to drop. And let's see how that number plays out. Let's see if we can turn that 10 to a 20 or that 20 to a 30, however it may be. So I know for a fact that one thing that I did, wish I would have did different, was I know I did a month. So if I was thinking like, if I did a month and accumulated 71,000, imagine if I did 2 or 3. Just building that list, just throwing out teasers, just giving them small sample details from here and on out, just sending out to more influencers, let influencers do a little bit more marketing for me, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, people look at it like I say 3 months, be like, that's a long time to be waiting on the product. When you think about it, if you got influencers that's doing the marketing for you, that's keeping it in the loop of your audience, it's gonna be more willing for them to wait for it. Because think about it. I remember when those red boots started to hit the market. They hit the market in December.
The red boots?
They was going crazy. Like you seeing, but they was going crazy, but everybody couldn't have access to it. Only the people who had access to it was influencers. So if people are influenced by influencers, they're gonna want what the influencer have.
Yes.
So if the influencer is keeping the product alive, people are gonna be sent back waiting for their chance to get it to duplicate what they seen the influencer do. So I figured, like, if I was to take my time a little bit more to give more influencers to this product, let more influencers do a little bit more marketing for me, do a little bit more lives, do a little bit more work with the samples, you know what I'm saying? More content, because every video that I drop went over 100,000 views. So I'm like, oh, if I can get out like 5 more of those videos, imagine how much, you know, I was just thinking like that. Okay, so that's what I started to realize, time is my best friend. The more time I put into it, the better results I got. So I was like, you know what? Let's try. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try every season drop. for like from now until next summer. I'm just going to go from here to the fall, from fall to winter, from winter to spring, and back to the summer. Just to continue building that list up, building out that you know, that audience, getting more influencers involved so they can do the marketing for me. Just to, you know what I'm saying, taking it slow, but realizing that everybody got their own pace.
Yes.
So a year from now, I can knock that every season drop to 2 drops a season, 3 drops a season, because now I got the audience behind me to be able to deliver something to them without having to worry about, let me drop this Friday and next Friday in hopes that somebody see it. I know they're gonna see it because I got the audience and the emails and the phone numbers to bag up what I'm finna get ready to push out.
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDIN Vision, right now. Yes, you're gonna get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're gonna get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like other most subscription-based programs, all right? We will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it.
I hope y'all just enjoyed those gems from Hollywood, Shaq, and Nick. All right, number 2. All right, number 2 of my top 3 are gonna be how to grow your brand on social media in 2024, all right? This video, specifically, we had at our AYV experience, and we had Jalil come in from North 13 and talk to our students about content, all right? So this is not just gonna be about the strategies of content, but how to actually transform your mind about how you think about content, all right? We're gonna be talking about how to use content to truly tell your brand story. And we also gave and talked about how to integrate AI with your content. This video got over 200,000 views on our channel, so you know it is one of the top videos that we have. So let's go check in and see one of those gems that Jalil dropped in the video. What type of content should creators focus on creating? What tips would you give them, and how can they push their content to go viral?
100%. So I want everybody to understand, when you're creating, you want to tap into that childlike wonder. My favorite book, it says, except that you be like a little kid, that's when you're going to experience what heaven feels like on earth. So you want to approach every single day with the opportunity to create. I'm going to be very, very honest with y'all. If you really, really want to see what it's like to live in childlike wonder, read this book. It's going to be, you're going to be like, wait, what, Jalil? It's a children's book, but it's one of the best books I've ever read in my life. And it's called Raj and the Best Day Ever. Raj and the Best Day Ever. The book talks about a young tiger-like figure, right? And his dad. And his dad is going to do what we usually do as adults, where he's just going to go be an adult for the day. So he's waking up, and the first thing he's going to do is that he's got to go to the cleaners, because he's got to take the clothes to the cleaners, whatever. Then after he leaves there, he goes and he's got to go get some mail from the post office. Then when he leaves there, he's got to go and he's taking the bus to and from all these different places, right? He's going to, get the mail, then he's going to get something to eat, then he's going home, then he's got to go pick up the laundry again, and he's just doing all these. He's got to go to the car, just different places, right, that he's going to, right, throughout the day. Now, we see it as he's just being an adult. He's adulting, right? But that's not how Raj saw it. Raj saw it as, oh my gosh, we're getting ready to go to the cleaners. That's my favorite place because I get a chance to see the different colors of the yellow shirts and the red shirts and this going up and down the line. And then we're going to go on the big red bus, and the big red bus is going to take us to the mail office where now we get a chance to see all of my favorite posts, what are mail people called? Mailmen and mailwomen, etc. Right? He's giving all these details. Here's the perspective of why that book is so valuable. It's perspective. It's the way that you see the world. One person sees a piece of content as, oh man, I gotta make content today. I hate making content. Another person looks at it like, yo, I get an opportunity to be able to convince some people about what my brand is and tell the story of what I get a chance to do. I want to tell what that story is, and I want you to get very, very clear. Some of you guys, I hear this very strong for those who are listening to me on the internet and everybody who's in this room. There's so many of you guys who you're starting to give up on the vision of why you started. You're starting to lose track because you're so caught up in the numbers and you're so caught up in the performance of the engagement that you're forgetting why you started your business. The story of why you started this business is so important, and you have to tell that to the world. That's why I wear this on my chest every single day, because this is everything to me. North 13th, the name of my company. North 13th, the way that this business started was in my grandmom's house, in her basement, where me and my cousins would come up with plays, shows, movies, and we would make the adults come after grandma had family dinner on Sundays, pay us to watch our shows, and then go back out there and do whatever they was going to do, watch the game or whatever they did. And I wanted to take that childlike wonder and that childlike imagination and say, yo, what if I could create something when I get older that will always keep this spirit of what innovation and childlike creativity feels like? And so what you want to start to understand as you're building your brand, everybody say the name of your brand out loud. That's how you talk about your brand? What's the name of your brand? You want the story of that brand to be what you translate as far as how you go about creating content. So if that looks like you being a personal brand creator and you're literally sharing the story of why you got started and how you got started and going back to your basements or your garages or your parents' cribs or wherever it's at that you went to, and you want to start showing people what that looks like, guess what? Guess what's going to end up happening? You're going to get people who hear that story and be like, yo, bro, that's dope. I actually experienced something like that too myself. Yo, I want to support you, because I want everybody to write this down. Facts tell. Stories sell. Facts tell. Stories sell. Guess what I don't care about? The fact that the shirt that you're producing or the hoodie that you're producing is 100%, or 75% cotton, and then the other is polyester. Guess what I don't care about? That it's sweat resistant. Guess what else I don't care about? That it was made in Pakistan, or was made in Istanbul, or was made in China. What I care about is the story that you tell me about what that shirt says.
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're going to get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're going to get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like most subscription-based programs. All right, we will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it.
Man, a lot of the feedback that we got from that video with Jalil gave people chills. All right, he literally talked with so much passion. But last but not least, all right, number 3, you have to watch How to Market Your Clothing Brand, Our Strategy. All right. I know this video is 3 years old, but the strategies and the questions that we answered inside of this video still applies to today's market. And we literally showed you guys, especially for people that's just getting their brand started, this is a video that I would especially recommend to you. All right, because this was a lot of the information that we was given as we was growing our brand, reaching, you know, $50,000, $100,000 per month inside of our brand. So you're really gonna wanna hone in and listen to some of these things that we applied. It's not about what we do, what we're doing now, but what we did to ultimately get to where we at. And this video also had over 78,000 views on our page. So let's go check in and see some of those tips we gave in on that podcast.
What's the difference now from then and now with your online sales? You say you started off with what, like maybe 1 or 2 a day with orders. What's the figures now with your online sales?
So now I say, I mean, like he was saying before, we shipping out hundreds of orders a day. So I mean, a good day for us is about 1,000 orders. I mean, before 10 orders was a good day. The only big change that happens between 10 orders to 1,000 orders is the system that's actually moving it out. And that's the reason why we were only getting 10 orders. We were only getting 10 orders because we was only putting out 10 orders worth of advertising. We only had a team that could probably, it was just me and Nick. And sometimes we were having school, so we couldn't handle it. We wasn't thinking about it in a full-time way. So if you're not trying to create full-time, like, departments and stuff to do for yourself, like, you're not going to be able to keep getting 10, 20, 30, 40 orders a day. And the difference now is that we have that. Like, we working on everything every day. So we fulfilling every day. We doing production every day. We marketing every day. We creating content every day. We working on all these things every day and not just one thing at one time. You know what I mean? So that's what keep you from receiving everything that you need to receive, because you're only able to focus on one thing at a time when you have a small team and you're doing a small operation. It's not you, it's what you're actually able to do. And that was kind of what we talked about with the team and why that's actually important, because it allows you to do more in a shorter time.
Other words, to scale the amount of orders you get, you got to scale your team also. So if you're not going to be able to ship out 10,000 orders in a month by yourself. So if you don't have like the infrastructure behind you to back it up, you're not going to be able to get there. So now that we have a team, and yeah, we getting like I say, like what, we'll come here and have like 500 orders on like our average day. So it's like now it's like about problem solving. Like, how do we get to 1,500 orders a day? How do we get to 2,500 orders a day? We got the team there, and the system is there. Literally, the system is there. So you could add people to that system and just help work it. You know what I mean? So I see what he's saying. He's saying, like, you can't even get to the next level if your system's not there. You know what I mean? So that's what a lot of people don't even think about. Like, they just be thinking about how can they do it all by themselves, but it's all about delegating time, you know, to other people, so you could be able to focus on one thing that you're good at doing. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to get to. You come here and you just do that one thing. And I mean, I don't want to say it'll get boring, because I don't think it'll be boring to do one thing, but it's how you scale a company. Like, it be the little things that you got to do. Like let's just say if we had a content team, like we were just talking about this. Like, one person just sit on the phone and just comment. Like, it's hundreds of people commenting on our Instagram. Like, why not comment back to every single person? I mean, it's not that we don't want to. We don't have the time to sit there and do that. You get what I'm saying? We need one person to literally sit there and be like, thank you. We appreciate you. Like anything. This means the world to us. You know what I mean? Like, give them personal feedback back. Like, why don't people comment back to everybody? Like, it's a free way to get somebody to purchase your product.
Engage.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, we want to get to the point where one person literally sitting there doing that. One person sitting there contacting people to wear stuff. One person reaching out to this organization for us to sponsor it. You see what I'm saying? One person just doing this separate thing. So it literally is about the systems when you want to go up.
All right, as we wrap up, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 3 videos, my top 3 tips. The clips that y'all watched inside of those videos, if any one of those clips intrigued you the most, I highly encourage you to go and watch the full-length video, all right? In the description, we're going to be putting all the links to those full-length videos. That way you could dial in and truly continue to market your brand the right way as we get this Black Friday started. We appreciate y'all for checking into the channel. Once again, I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner and CEO of WRLDINVSN. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, take the time right now. 1 million on the way. Also, don't forget to check the link inside of the description. We're going to be giving access to our university for the next 7 days for only $7. All right, for anybody that's serious about taking their brand to the next level, I highly encourage you to join our university. Can't wait to see you on the other side, and we out.